Hello YouTube, it's me. I guess you knew that already. So I'm going to be doing a sort of like collaboration video today with Kawaii Jutsu, Mary.
Hi there!
Hi Mary. Mary is actually holding the camera right now. It's one of those like, hey, let's do the random misadventures of these people that have been seen on the internet before. So since we're in Japan, it's going to be all sorts of Japanigans. Which actually doesn't really mean that much, because it's actually a relatively normal place that we live in. But, we'll take you around anyway, so, yeah. Welcome to Koriyama. This is my apartment complex. I live there. Across the street, this direction, is the, what are these? Convenience store that just recently got built. It just opened up like a couple weeks ago. Right there, Lawson's. Not a bad place. So I went and bought some stuff from over there. I've got some sort of like whipped cream jelly drink, and then like a tuna mayonnaise onigiri. Inside the bookshop, where I am trying to sell the books that I have all saved up and whatnot with card number 8. Got a bunch of good looking stuff. Of course, there's one of these. An old guy just nearly ran directly into us on the bicycles, and then he got mad at us.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Because, you know, he didn't want to move slightly to the right. He wanted to keep on in his space, and yeah, kind of a jerk.
Right, here we go.
What exactly did he yell? I didn't hear him.
He just said, "We've arrived at our lunch destination for today, Saizeria."
Yum yum, bumblebee, tuna. I love bumblebee, tuna.
500 yen lunches and all of that, too. Let's see what we've got. An interesting specimen of the lovely window gaijin.
Needs a little bit of work.
Yeah, I
mean,
think...
You can clearly see where the brushes were used on the right side of his face.
Yeah.
And it's just messy artwork, really.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey there.
So you video?
James and Katie, who live in the next set of flats over from us and are pretty cool that way.
People on YouTube ask
From me, not from us. So here's talk spoils of war from that big box of books that I was selling that you can see in Kawaii Jutsu's one.
I got my like 600 yen worth of comic books.
I sold a shit ton of stuff, and I got 1,200 yen out of it. And then I used some of that 1,200 yen to buy the following things.
Technically, I bought that one.
Technically, this one does belong to Mary. And then this one. Both of which are for the Nintendo 64, like a boss. Let's look at this retarded food pyramid that they've got going on right here. Up here, right, it says, eat a few times a month, meat. Down here, it's like, eat a couple times a week, cake. Cake is better than meat, apparently. And then there's, you know, chicken and all of that stuff. And then every day, drink wine every day.
Oh, and drink a giant pitcher of olive oil.
Yeah, like, that's a shit ton of olive oil right there.
And the rice and bread.
Of course, you also want to eat tons and tons of empty calories and whatnot, because this is Japan, and if you don't, then you get evicted. Damn empty plates, most of which have been already taken. We're in Yamaya, the so-called world market. Really, it's called the, what was it, like the world alcohol system? Or something like that. Over here is all of the, like, teas and stuff. Coffees and whatnot. Dem compotes. Yeah, you see wanted butter. They actually have popcorn here, which is ridiculous, because no one else does.
We should get a bag.
Amazake. Got some sort. I mean, it's amazake, so it's literally written sweet alcohol. It's apparently a kid's drink. You know, it's made out of like rice and whatnot. It's essentially sake that hasn't been brewed long enough, but it still has like 1% alcohol in it, which means that even though it's a kid's drink, if you drink one of them at all, then you're not allowed to drive, which is hilarious. Dat cream soda. Mary is getting a bottle of the iconic Japanese soda.
It's like watered down Sprite.
Mountain Dew right next to plum soda.
As you do.
And the Mitsuya cider. And the CC lemon. And the Pocari Sweat in a can.
And the chocolate tea.
And apparently chocolate tea.
We're totally drinking this.
Chocolate tea next to the eclair tea. Anyone who knows Evangelion will recognize this crap. For all you that like Four Loko, this is the Japanese version of it, I suppose. Energy drink Chew High with 3% alcohol. Quest for 64 games continues at the 2nd Street Gayo Hypermedia Shop. Secondhand shop. It's basically a thrift shop. Tetra Piglet and Tetra Poo. I've entered the bit with all the video games. Here we go. I'm sad that this exists. This is an Aladdin. What appeared to be a manga until I found out that it was a light novel.
You should buy it.
No, I refuse. I will not. I absolutely will. We've been defeated here. There are absolutely 0 64 games. This is the park. The local, like, I guess, what is this? The west side of the park? That is by our place? My place? Across the street from here is Kaisei-san Daijingu, which is like the big temple thing that they got going on. It's a really cool place. This is the road that we're using to head back to the apartment so that we can then plug in that 64 and play dem games. We got a couple more. I'll show them to you in a minute.
That's awesome.
Aren't they beautiful?
Where did you get those?
That place we went to
The
earlier.
Viva Home or whatever?
Not the Viva home. Kay's home?
Kay's Denki?
No.
Oh, the other one. Yeah, Keizu Home, I think it was.
Kane's Home.
Kane's Home. Yeah. She's got this whole little, like, hanging Gardens of Babylon thing going on. This is the Sogo Gymnasium, the sort of, like, city, everyone gets to use this, be happy that there's a place to do your stuff gymnasium. You know, we're in the judo room right now where there's tatami on the floor. It's a good place to do martial arts and gymnastics a little bit, I guess, if you don't really care about hurting yourself. So, let's give this a shot then. Yeah, once you actually get that brace in. Yay, front up.
That landing was awful.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. That was just like almost shin splintastic.
Did you just say shin splintastic?
Shin splintastic.
That's an awesome word. Right, so tonight's dinner is going to be shepherd's pie, using all of these ingredients that I have officially bought here. It's going to be made with, like, ground up pork and all of that. The water is boiling with... My pan has got a weird stain on the bottom of it. I don't know what it is. But the water is going to start boiling in a little bit, and then the potatoes will get put in. In the next 41 minutes, that conglomeration of stuff will become a shepherd's pie. Alright, so let's take a look at this, this thing which we have made. Dekita kana. Ooh, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, that's that melted cheese up on the top there.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dekita!
Alright, let's take this over to James and Katie's place and have everyone eat. Shepherd's pie, not exactly the prettiest of things, but how does it taste, you guys?
No.
So that was basically a day in the life. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Right. But no, it's really normal and things. Anyway, yeah, you can check out the other video that works with this one on Kawaii Jutsu's channel, which I will link in the thing, I guess. I'm out of here because it's late and I'm tired and stuff, so good night.